Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Caught up in the characters of America's fucked up narrative. They say the straight black man in the black community is a terrorist. Straight black man can't never win. Straight black man is gon' need a therapist. Cause the straight black man is the worst that it's ever been. Blaming me for shit I ain't never did. Man, can't a nigga ever live? Can't a nigga ever live? I've been out here killing it. Still trying to sell me that I'm ignorant. Demon can't tell I'm different and diligent. Demon can't tell what a nigga been. Born suspect, what a nigga been innocent. Man up on them and they mark you as militant. Mark you as mad and belligerent. Man, fuck y'all images, fuck they images. He don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Who you calling a bitch though? What is you calling her a bitch for? Watch that bitch glow, watch that bitch blow. See, that's the part there that you didn't know. Getting mo. Why you hating on her black girl magic? Her black girl drive, all her black girl savage. So divine that she had to hashtag it. Her life matters and she had to have added. She been out here killing it. Didn't figure, but you acting like she ignorant. Paying her less, still magnificent. Watch her shatter that glass into little bits. Master degrees while you mastering mad. Master a master, holding you back. Master a madness and average. Basic and tragic, trash in her passion. Said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. What the fuck are they wrong, wrong, wrong? Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. You done blackball me, redline me, whitewash me, still can't define me. Try and dick me down and then still deny me. Yeah, try and fuck me, sneak up behind me, but boom, I ain't bought up blinded, so boom, you ain't gotta remind me, cause bitch, my mind be like a flower in bloom. Sky with a room, that's the life assignment, and whom, what's and never should try me, then boom, big boom from what's behind me. Full pack of black excellent facts, black excellent acts, black excellent stats. Won't succumb to your bum ass acts, and when your bum ass come ass, I done no jack, and when your young ass come ass, I run that back, cause all my scholars had scars all upon they back. Now let's go. He don't like me, she don't like me, everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Say he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I had to run that this morning since I was not here yesterday. Good morning, everybody. What up? Elise, Lisa, Monica, Charlene, Brittany, Winter. Hey, Winter. I got coffee, Winter. Good morning, Ebony, Katrina, Tracy, Larry, Tanisha, Brandy, and the only brother in here, Chief Tomahawk. Good morning, y'all. I hope y'all doing well. Happy Tuesday morning. It's 9:06 a.m. and let's get some music going first and foremost. Oh, let me turn this shit up. Hey, watch me light your ass up, and then that's that. I got a bop. I forgot this. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in, 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 come on, come on, come on, come on. Black ass bunch. Get your black ass up this morning. You know what it is. Let's get it in. So, hey Yetta. What's up, Yetta? I gotta give a big old shout out to my girl Queen Yetta, who I did not go back and let me make a note, Monica. Robot shirt song. I did not find the robot shirt song. I'm going to look. What happened, Chief Tomahawk? I did not go back and look, Monica. Did anyone else get a warning for comments made last week during a cheating discussion? Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to take this off to shares though.
Because I can't keep doing this. Yes, indeed, Michael Jackson. Today's Michael Jackson's birthday, or was it yesterday? Is it today? Or was it yesterday? Woo! Anyway, they tagged you for hate speech. I did not get your shirt, Nevada. Nevada, I did not get your top 5 dead or alive rapper shirt. I did not get that. Michael Jackson's birthday was yesterday. Okay. Big old. Oh, sorry, the music's so loud. Big old happy birthday to the one and only. When I had you, I treated you bad. Anyway, I started with Michael Jackson when he was a little boy, and when I had you. He would have been 64 today. But Michael Jackson, I know, was back singing them songs. You went away. Don't you know I sit around with my Angela? Don't do that. Hey, Angela. Don't do that. Y'all already know. Don't throw shade this way. You know I'm the king of shade. Even though I'm Namste in the morning. Somebody tell Angela, don't do that to me. I make a living by throwing the shade back. And mine is professional. I'll find the note. It's early. I'll find the note. Give me a second. Anyway. My kids love Michael Jackson too, Tracy. Namaste. So we had the when Gwen comes on, I want to talk about the show we had Sunday night for Scherzo. It was really, really, really dope. The Scherzo, I need a new watch. Yeah, I'm all right. I think that. What y'all think? I think I need a new watch. I think I've done the Apple Watch, and I got my Apple Watch to fit in and seem like the normal, everyday guy. And I think it's run its course. This raggedy ass cup has got to change. We got to go back to this side. Elise, thank you, Elise. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. 9:10 in the morning time, we had a show Sunday night. Gwen came out and rocked it, everybody. When Gwen comes in here, make sure y'all tell her congratulations on rocking out the DC Winery. DC Winery. We had the Scherzo showcase. There's a lot of cats in there, and it was really, 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 really dope. Sharice, good morning. Where you been? Elise wants to know what's up with the coffee. Well, I hired a brother to take care of my coffee business, and when he came on board, he said, "Okay, Joe, let's talk about coffee. Let's talk about coffee this morning. Let's talk about the percolator. Where is my bag of percolator coffee?" When I bought this guy on, who's a serious business guy. Oh, all right, Lisa was there, and it was a little boy. It was a 12-year-old boy at the show. We're going to get to the coffee in a second. It was a 12-year-old boy sitting front. He was sitting right at the front of the stage. His parents were sitting at another table back there. When I walked out and seen him, I didn't know what the fuck I was supposed to do. I didn't know what to do. So I said, fuck it, little boy, you gonna learn today. You about to hear all kinds of shit. And when these people was getting off, out there was there, when these people was getting off stage, that little boy, he was 12 when we started. When that show was over, my man was 27. Morning, Monica, what up with you? This man was 27 years old by the time we finished that show. Because the shit that the people talked about on that stage was something else. Was something else. You understand what I'm saying? Uh-huh. I ain't see you, Lisa. Why didn't I see you? I was the person behind his brother, between him and his parents. Did I look at you, Lisa, and not recognize you? I be off. You understand what I'm saying? Uh-huh. We changed his life. Gary Miles, what it do? Uh-huh. And he took a couple seat and they was heated. The little boy was like, fuck y'all be all right. He sat there, ate his hamburger and laughed. At the jokes that he understood, he laughed his ass off. Things he didn't understand, he was like, fuck it, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna eat. I was on sober. I had a sip of wine on Friday night. I was just tired on Sunday night, excuse me. I had done my brother's birthday. My brother celebrated his 60th birthday on Sunday. This is a man who's been through my brother has been through every trial and tribulation you could throw a person's way, and he is shining. So we celebrated his 60th birthday on Sunday. So you think it was inappropriate for him to be there? Fuck yeah, Sharon. A 12-year-old at the DC winery for a comedy show? I don't know what his parents was thinking. And out there, that's a D. That's a D. P-E-D-O. Out there. And don't even, we're not even going to go there. We're going to leave that alone out there. We're not bringing it up. But that's P-E-D-O. P-H-I-L-E. That's how you spell that. Anyway, yeah, Sharon, it was a 12-year-old boy sitting there. He wasn't supposed to, they said he had to come at the last minute, and they wasn't missing the show. So fuck it. And I was like, well, he about to find out what the fuck is going on. I treated him like he was quick. And this was, what's Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor? Quick. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Red Fox, Harlem Nights. I treated him, it was a child at the DC winery sitting front stage. Janine! Where you been, Janine? Today is Steve's birthday, Janine. My brother Steve turned 60 today. You got to see him, Janine. He is taking his test to be a personal trainer because Steve has been in the gym the whole pandemic, and he is cut. Yes, your cousin Steve is now cut. He is not fucking around. So please check him out. Send him birthday wishes, Janine. Anyway, yeah, little boy sitting there. We miss you too, Janine. I miss y'all, and I'll be missing the family Zoom meetings and everything. I'm sorry. Tell Leslie I'm so sorry. Listen, y'all, this is my real cousin. And we be having family Zoom meetings between all the cousins and the aunts and everything, and I be missing them. I be running. Please tell everybody I'm so sorry. Thank you, Althea. Althea says Joe was awesome as always, and Gwen Factor Robinson killed it. Yes, she did. Shout out to Timmy Hall, Lawrence Owens, and it was a lot of comics. They did their thing. We had a great night, but the little boy sitting up front was the thing that fucked me up. 12-year-old little boy, and I was like, well, you gonna catch these motherfucking jokes. At first, I tried not to. But the crowd was like, fuck that little boy. I looked at his parents, I said, these people don't give a fuck about your child. That's a damn shame. And we wonder why the village is the way that the village is. Well, there you have it. And, Channel 5, Sharice. Channel 5, I'll be back on Channel 5. I'm surprised they let him in as well, but it is what it is. He was with his parents. So I guess if you with your parents, if you accompany, a minor can come in if you're accompanied by an adult. And there it was. But then he wasn't sitting with them. He was sitting with his brother, but it was a group of them. It was a big group of people. Anyway. And, shit, we didn't give a fuck. We let that little boy know when you come to see grown people shit, grown shit's gonna happen. So I know he been telling them jokes at school this week, yesterday and today. And so, hey, Janine, I need to show you something. I gotta show you your little cousin on her way to school this morning. She was fabulous. She is killing it. Yes, my daughter is cute. I'm happy I got the cute child, but I'm not ready for the cute child. You understand? I'm just so not ready for this. As a dad, I am, I'm coming to grips with the fact that, this is my baby. Yes, this is my baby on her way to school today. Aw, look at my baby love. Aw, she's the cutest thing ever. Looking like me and her mama together. There she goes. Anyway, so that's my baby girl. Janine, this your little niece, your little cousin. This is Nia getting all grown up. I don't like this. I'm not ready for this. I'm so not ready for this. I'm just so not ready for this. As a dad, I'm still coming to grips with having a girl and her becoming a woman in front of my face. And I know what happens when girls become women, how men think. So, I'm just so not ready for it, man. I'm just so not ready. It's just, Cherie said she about to bust your pocket. Cherie, she been busting my pocket since she got here, her and her mother. That's why I bust my ass. That's why I get up and go do what the fuck I got to do. You understand? So please buy your comedy show tickets. We gonna trade. I'm gonna give you these jokes and these great feelings, and you give me enough to take care of this child. Please. Anyway, so Elise, let's get back to Elise. It's 9:20 in the morning time. Elise asks, what's up with the coffee? So, this summer, I took stock of myself. I did a sort of a baby self-imposed cleanse. And it wasn't just a personal cleanse. It was for my businesses. It was, and I told y'all about the books I've been reading and all of those things. Well, one of the hurdles I had to get over was actually becoming the CEO. I had shied away from the CEO position for forever. As an artist, as a comic, you rely on everybody else to do everything to support the artist. In business, it goes the other way. I have to make sure I'm there to support everybody who works, support the business. And so I had to get people to come work for me, Elise. And I hired a brother who came in and saw sort of the mess I made, the legal mess I made with this coffee, and he is fixing it, Elise. He's telling me, we're steps away, we're this close, we're getting close, to make sure that you got that goddamn website and everything on track, because when it hits. It's gonna kill him. So that's what's up with the coffee, Elise. As a matter of fact, let me put this shit out there. I just filmed this shit right here. But it's coming. It's coming. You watching a black man work it out, on some no bullshit. And, oh, look at that right there. I love that shot right there. That's going to be the new promo for the morning show. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Larry, is that Alan? Did you just not hear me just explain the whole situation? Did you just not hear me explain the whole situation? God damn. We had some problems. We a new business. Yes, we will have K-Cups, Lisa. All of that. We a new black business working out our issues. And I'm glad I'm working it out at this level. You know what I'm saying? Working out the issues at this level, as opposed to having to work it out at a high level. It's, finding out that we got legal problems and supply chain issues and everything else after we at this level. We're at this level. We're still brand new. Therefore, we're going to take our time and we're going to build a coffee company that will be around well after I'm gone. That's what that is. That's what this is. You're watching this. You are watching the makings of how you get the shit done. Don't forget Colonel Sanders failed for years and years and years and years and years, and now you can't go nowhere without goddamn KFC. So, give me my time. It's coming, Alan. It's coming. K-Cups, all of it. We're going to be doing it just like we should. Give away a free copy of Gone with the Coffee. Gone, you can get Gone on your streaming service. You can get it on Spotify. Oh, so we are on Spotify. We are on Spotify already. You understand? We are on Spotify. Spotify. Tracy Taylor say until he stole the maid's recipe. True, I'll give you that. He hit her with a Madam C.J. Walker. Madam C.J. Walker took that lady's goddamn shit and said, "Fuck you, bitch." And I seen the movie. Colonel Sanders did it. Madam C.J. Walker did it. Sometimes in business, if a motherfucker ain't got hustle, you go take his shit and what? And then I see you later. Anyway, everybody, 9:26. We have not talked about real estate here, or business here, or entrepreneurship. Oh, and I want to tell you about the new book I'm on. Yes, one time for Serena Williams. You right, Winter. Any of y'all fuck with David Goggins? Anybody know David Goggins? Huh? anybody know David Goggins, well, I have his book called You Can't Hurt Me. And it's, you know, it's one of those things that I didn't know I needed. David Goggins is a Navy SEAL who is the son of a pimp who thought that he would be nothing and decided, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go try to be the toughest man on the planet. Right now, David Goggins is considered one of the toughest people on the planet. And he is a Navy SEAL. The name of the book is Can't Hurt Me. And, you know, it's a book that I did not know I needed. It's a book that I did not know I needed. But just like the rest of us, I could use a kick in the ass from time to time as well. Listening to his book this morning, I actually felt the effects of listening to his book as I was doing my workout and I was going and I was tired. And, you know, there's a part in the book where he talks about this second wind, this fuck you mentality, this callous mind, this, you know, put your fucking mind to it. So when I was in the middle of tired, I started thinking about bullies that I had in the past and people who talk dumb shit to me, who I want punching their motherfucking face, and people who have limited me or regaled me to, or whatever the word is, you know, put me in the back. And that supercharged my workout this morning. So the name of the book is Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. And, you know, along with all of the other books I've been digesting this summer, Do the Hard Things First, Atomic Habits, The Heart to Start, and I just got Personal Finance for Dummies, just to go through that motherfucker again. You know, I'm digesting different shit and I'm seeing the results. Hey, Beth. Hey, Beth, come on in here. Oh, you was locked out of Facebook. Well, welcome to YouTube. Welcome to YouTube. Robin Stevens says, I need that push. So check it. Let's push each other this morning. One of the things about that book that I really like is the whole fuck being nice about motivation, or fuck putting it in a nice ass way. You know, we have gotten so spoiled in this country over this time and have become so politically correct that yeah, I don't read, I only listen, Alan. I don't you would very seldom see me sitting down with a book, but I will do the audio books. And therefore I'm digesting books throughout my day, and it's much easier for me. Anyway, you know, in this country, you can't talk harshly to people without people getting all that. We've made how you feel so important that we've forgotten that your feelings can often, what was the word they say, belie you or whatever. Your feelings, you know, following your feelings can misguide you sometimes. Being caught up in your feelings as opposed to being logical can have you fucked up. Right now, I think the country as a whole is deep, deep, deep in its feelings, and therefore we are losing out in education, we're losing out in gross domestic product, we're losing out in the arms race, we're losing out in climate change, we're losing out on resources. We do not manufacture a motherfucking thing in America no more. Therefore, and it's all about how we feel, right? And in listening to David Goggins' book, And then in listening to 50 Cent's book back in the spring, the book Hustle Smarter, Hustle Harder, you know, it was basically, man, fuck all that nice shit. Fuck all your feelings. If you want to be successful, you got to bust your ass. If you want to lose the weight, you've got to work out when you don't feel like it. If I want this broadcast to be successful, I can't only do it when I feel like it. I got to do it all the time, especially when I don't feel like it. When I'm having a bad morning, I've got to muster up the comedy, muster up the information, muster up this new stance. And so, it's personally, thank you, Monica. It's, yes, this book that book right there, Robin, it's one of those weather the storm books, because he describes what the fuck they do to you when they trying to get you to become a Navy SEAL. And, thank you, Monica. I read David Goggins' book and listened to it on audio. If you want some motivation and a kick in the ass, it's the perfect book. Listening to him describe becoming a Navy SEAL, you know, while it pales in comparison, it's still, it reminded me of my pledge process and why I got this in the first place. Why I got my brand in the first place. My brand was a personal choice because I felt like I was watching us graduate from these colleges, and I had just learned about all of the hardships that our ancestors had gone through. And I'm watching these kids, you know, whose parents had paid all their tuition, and it's like we soft as a motherfucker. And getting softer. And you can't make a man out of a punk ass motherfucker. So while I'm not a thug, I was like, I ain't soft. And I'm gonna be my own kind of hard, my own kind of strong. So this book is just one man's story of how the fuck, and I'm not even finished the book, how the fuck he became who he is now, a Navy SEAL. And apply it to your own life. I really think you should apply it to your own life. It's like we're living, thank you, Chief. I really feel like we're living I equate America right now to Roman times. And the Romans would get lazy and, you know, they're all fighting battles, all trying to conquer the world and not taking care of Rome. And then Rome fell apart. Nero played the fiddle as Rome died. What up, George? I just finished describing this brand on my arm and why I got it. I didn't have to get it, but it was my personal choice. Kappa Alpha Psi, my fraternity, stands for achievement. Achievement in every field of human endeavor. And, I want to say that achievement takes hard work. It takes a kick in the ass. It takes discipline. It takes knowing how undisciplined you actually are. What up? Yo, Scope. I have to, Sam, hit me up, Sam. We got to talk. I have to take stock of how lazy I am. How, what's the word? Unorganized I am. How much of a procrastinator I am. And how many times in my life I have ducked and shirked my responsibilities and my obligations when I should have done other things to get me where I want to be. So if on those mornings when I wake up, or in the middle of the night when I wake up with that anxiety from how my life is playing out, the only person I can really look at is me. And this David Goggins book, this 50 Cent book, this Atomic Habits book, listening to Gary Vee, listening Tony Robbins, listening to them Earn Your Leisure guys, listening to you guys, gets me back on track. You know, I keep this right here in front of me, because this is my man, and this is a project that I worked on, and I keep it in front of me. You know what I'm saying? To remind myself of what I want. I want to be a music producer. I want to produce whole albums. I also want to be the best comedian I could be. I also want to inform my community through real estate. I want to make real estate money. Don't get it fucked up. And all those other things. And so, you know, this David Goggins book was like, fuck it, nobody's coming to your rescue, Joe. Ain't nobody coming to help you, man. Especially a black man. Don't nobody give a fuck about you. Don't nobody give two shits about you. Chris Rock has a joke where he says the only people who are loved unconditionally are women, children, and dogs. Don't nobody love men unconditionally. Get the fuck out of here. We come to the planet with a condition. You better be bringing something to the table or you're a funky motherfucker. So therefore, the only person you got to call on is yourself and your comrades, like my good brother George and my other frat brothers who helped me, who pushed me to achieve, who talked to me about, come on, Joe, you can do better. Keep going. And then the stuff that I get from you guys as well. You know, thank you, Charlie Joe. But this shit is real. If you want it, you better get out here and get it. You better get the fuck out here and get it. And everybody gonna tell you can't do it. Everybody's gonna tell you can't do it. I remember they told me I could not sell a house. Right? Joe, you can't be in real estate, nigga. Shit ain't gonna work. A bunch of people told me, nah, man, go ahead with that shit, Joe. Hey, Joe, go ahead. Got jokes. Think I can't hear him whispering behind my back? I mean, shit to me. Who can't? You can't. The fuck out of here. Fatima says, yeah, you need a team, but must keep pushing. True indeed, you do need a team. But what happens when the team ain't there? And it's just you. Right. Gotta get busy. In those times when the team don't got the same mind that you got and they falling off and things are going unfinished, well, shit, who you got to count on at that point? You, Fatima. It's like Robin. My son wants to get into real estate and I'm trying to push him to do it. If you gotta push him, nah. He better get to it. My mother and father never pushed me to anything but get the fuck out their house. That was it. After that, whatever you want, you better go get. They ain't pushed me to do a goddamn thing. You better go get. My parents never tried to choose my profession. My parents didn't come to my comedy shows. They started showing up after a while, but they instilled so much in me that whatever I was going to go for, I was going to go for, whether I was nervous, scared, or not. You better get the fuck out here. This what they push was, get the fuck up out my house. and so, remember, telling you remember, it's going to come down to you. You got to win. If you want to win, there you go. That's what you do. You right. Robin, motivate him. Tell him he can do anything. But then them decisions, especially as a man. Oh, Robin, I need to say this. And I need to say this as a man who was damn near tied at the hip to his mother. You know, once my parents split, it was mama's house. I want to say this. There comes a time where he has got to be a man. And it even now, I still have to remind myself that the words that my mother gave me and the ways that she pushed me were coming from a woman's mind. And then the men that I knew who didn't live in my house, who weren't such as a big influence, had a different mind. And as a man, I gotta activate that motherfucking mind to take care of the woman who's raising my son and my daughter. So push him towards men too. Women, ladies, push that boy towards men as well. He's gonna need that shit that y'all really don't dig a lot of times about men, but we use to make shit happen. He needs that. Without that, he's gonna bump his head too many times. Real shit. Real shit. There you go. You can't do it for him. Anyway, 9:43 in the morning time. Yep. Gotta teach you. We must teach these kids how to step out on their own. And the best way to do that is by stepping out on your own. I watched, like I say it a billion times, I watched my mother step out on faith. It pushes me. I'm watching my brother right now step out on faith, about to take his test to become a personal trainer. I watch my sister, my wife. Sometimes you got to step the fuck out there. What you gonna do? She stepped out on faith, moved her ass to California to see if we could become a couple. And here we are, 15 years later. Here we go. Commercial break. Talent, Paris Sachet, Jay Phillips. This is going to be a phenomenal show, everybody. And I say it this way. When I bring acts in, hey, I might not bring the biggest comedians, but I'm bringing the funniest motherfuckers. And a lot of times, I'll bring in people that are the biggest, and y'all gonna see this nigga's not necessarily the funniest. The nigga you had that I ain't know his name, he was the funniest. Right now, still people pulling me up about Smokey Suarez and Brooklyn Mike. A lot of people on here, a lot of us in the black ass bunch don't know who Smokey Suarez is or Brooklyn Mike. But they, so far, are the favorites for Bangin' and Bowie. They came in, we had the funniest show that night. While all the shows are phenomenally funny, Smokey and them step out. So, get your tickets. You want a great comedy show around the corner from your house? Boom! Bangin' and Bowie, bitch! Bangin' and Bowie, get your black ass up. Go to BowieCenter.org for tickets. BowieCenter.org. BowieCenter.org. All right, back to what we talking about. Please tell my wife these kids gotta go. Tell her, Joe. Her name's Sequoia. I'm trying to get these Bammers out my house. They gotta live. Yeah, Sequoia. They got to go. They got to go. Yeah, tell them that damn Smokey Suarez was funny as shit, wasn't he? Tell him, Tiffany. Y'all come on out and see my show. Is that Alan? You show up as unknown user over here on on my end. Says, please tell my wife these kids gotta go. Tell her, Joe. Her name's Sequoia. I'm trying to get these Bammers out my house. They gotta live. Is that you, Sequoia? Hold up. Time out. Sequoia, is that you? And Alan? Hold on a second. Sequoia, is that you he talking about? Yeah, that's your wife, Sequoia? So Margaret is your mother-in-law? Oh, shit. Yes, talent is coming. Got you, Sequoia. Okay. I did not know, and that's word to my man Miles Davis right there. That's word to Miles Davis right here. See, that's Miles Davis. I ain't know that was... So, everybody, this is Alan's wife, Sequoia, right here. Hey, Sequoia. Everybody say, hey, Sequoia. We got a message for you. You got to get them kids about that house, Sequoia. The human being is the only animal that let a motherfucker stay when they grown. We the only animal on the planet that let a motherfucker stay when they grown. Think about that shit. The human animals, the only one, let the kids stay once they are grown. And we rationalize it by making our own little world in our head and say this is what's best. They need to stay, and so on and so forth. When that child hits 30 years old and is sitting there saying, hold the fuck up. All my friends had blah, 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 blah. Or not even that. When you are that kid's world, and all that kid knows. And then when it's really time for them to go out and step up and they can't because they've been under your wing all this time, and now you sitting there calling them all kinds of trifling, all kinds of unsuccessful, you calling them all kinds of names and feeling some kind of way. It's because, just think about it in those terms. My children getting the fuck up out my house. And we've had this debate over here a bunch of times. Oh, they getting the fuck up out of here. They got to go. Y'all, that cute little girl, y'all was just where'd she go? She got to go. Come on, where's the picture? Oh, it ain't come up. She got to go. She got to get the fuck up out of here. You understand? She got to go. You hear me? Let me yeah, this little girl, she got to go. She got to get the fuck up out my house. Now, here's the other side. Brandy says, hey, I'm 35 and my sister's almost 40 and we still live at home and they don't want us to move out. How you feel about it, Brandy? I may be wrong. I might be wrong as a motherfucker. How you feel about it, Brandy? Do you feel like you should get out? Do you feel like you should leave? Do you have that anxiety? Are there things that creep up in the middle of the night? Are there things that happen out in society? Or is it beautiful? Is it a wonderful thing? You know, are you the family that's figured it out? Which, Brandy, you might be the family that's figured it out. Brandy said, no, I love staying home. Okay. Brandy loves staying home. There you go. Brandy loves staying home. Are either you or your sister married? Or do y'all want to get married or any of that type shit? Let me get out y'all business. If it works for y'all, it works for y'all. Don't work for me. Get the fuck up out of here. They got to go. They got to go. They got to get the fuck up on out of here. Tammy Green say they not ready at 18. I wasn't ready at 18 either. I got the fuck out. I got the fuck out and learn how ready I wasn't and then made myself ready. And that's why I stand like a man and, I was not ready at 18, right? I got the fuck out, went away to college. College was a nice little soft landing spot for me. And it took me 5 years. But in that 5 years, I figured out everything. And not only did I figure out everything, by the time, 2 years, I left home at 18. By the time I was 23, they were saying my name all over the country. By the time I was 18, I had taken my daddy's name and threw it all over by the time I was 24, by the time I was 23, 24, I had taken my daddy's name and my granddaddy's name and spread it all over the country. You understand what I mean? Because they told me get the fuck out. Gone, you got to go. And I did. And became me. Became me. So, it worked for me. As Brandy says, she's at home. She's 35. It works for her. And she said her parents don't want them to go nowhere. And that's what it's going to be. Everything ain't for everybody. Do what works for you. I'm going to tell you what works for me. Get them the fuck out. You know, I believe in sink or swim. I really do. Sink or swim. You ain't ready, figure it out. I love you to death. Love you more than anything. But you gotta get up out of here. And I remember me asking my mother, you know, why are you so adamant about me getting out? She said, because I need you to go have your life. I need you to go and have your life. And, you know, I made my life. I made my motherfucking life. Gone. Yeah, she made me gone. And you know, I had to think on my feet. I had to figure out ways to eat. I had to find warmth when I was cold. I had to find money when I was broke. I had to find food when I was hungry. I had to find confidence when I was afraid. I had to find strength when I was weak. And that's my testimony. And there you have it. I'm not debating that, Brandy. Brandy says, I still got my life and I live home. So, to each his own. Brandy still live at home. Brandy, would you... While you here, would you like to meet a guy to take you out of your mother and father's house? Brandy, you'd like to meet a man to take you out of your mother and father's home? Okay. Fellas, here goes a good one. I'll tell you one thing, she gonna make you a nice home. On some no bullshit. So yeah, I had to get the fuck up out of my parents' house. They was not playing. And for me, best thing ever was me getting up out their crib. And I'm gonna push it. Yeah, my man young Clint Southeastwood got on the plane at 19 and left Southeast DC and went to Los Angeles. And it's been on ever since. He's out in LA still. It's been on ever since. Brandy, if you want to answer this question, Brandy, you can. It is not, we don't want to pry into your, I didn't want to pry Monica into the woman's business. But she asked, do you pay bills still living at home? A man only becomes a man when he learns how to hunt for himself. It's real talk, black ass Rob. I see you, Tiffany. Go do your thing. Thanks for the love. Oh, it's 9:56. We about to get out of here. And also, well, boom. This broadcast demonstrates that I don't know every goddamn thing. I'm smart some days, not in others. Brandy says she loves her life. She is at home. She has her life, and she's 35. Fuck y'all. I'll see you, Larry. We'll talk about it again tomorrow. Peace and blessings. All right, it's time to get up out of here. Tickets are on sale right now. Go to BowieCenter.org. It's going down on the 24th. You're going to love this motherfucking show. as it starts to cool down. And then Fatima says, how are you entertaining your men friends at your parents' home? They want to know. Y'all nosy. Get out that lady business. Fellas, go learn how to hunt. Y'all go have a great day. I'm leaving y'all with Gone. I'm running this song again because I love this record. Peace, y'all.
Don't judge me. I said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. I said he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Caught up in the characters of America's fucked up narrative. They say the straight black man in the black community is a terrorist. Straight black man can't never win. Straight black man is gon' need a therapist. Cause the straight black man is the worst that it's ever been. Blaming me for shit I ain't never did. Man, can't a nigga ever live? Can't a nigga ever live? I been out here killing it. Still trying to sell me that I'm ignorant. Demon can't tell I'm different and diligent. Demon can't tell what a nigga been. Born suspect, but a nigga been innocent. Man up on them and they mark you as militant. Mark you as mad and belligerent. Man, fuck y'all images. Fuck they images. He don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Who you calling a bitch though? What is you calling her a bitch for? Watch that bitch glow, watch that bitch blow. See, that's the part there that you didn't know. Getting mo. Why you hating on her black girl magic? Her black girl drive, all her black girl savage. So divine that she had to hashtag it. Her life matters and she had to have added. She been out here killing it. Hitting figure, but you acting like she ignorant. Paying her less, still magnificent. Watch her shatter that glass into little bits. Master degrees while you mastering mad. Master a master, holding you back. Master a madness and average. Basic and tragic, trash in her passion. I said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. You done blackball me, redline me, whitewash me, still can't define me. Try and dick me down and then still deny me. Yeah, try and fuck me, sneak up behind me, but boom, I ain't bought up blindly, so boom, you ain't gotta remind me, cause bitch, my mind be like a flower in bloom. Sky in the room, that's the life assignment, and whom, what's and never should try me, then boom, big boom from what's behind me. Full pack of black excellent facts, black excellent acts, black excellent stats. Won't succumb to your bum ass acts, and when your bum ass come ass, I done no jack, and when your young ass come ass, I run that back, cause all my scholars had scars all upon they back. Now let's go. He don't like me, she don't like me, everybody seems to want me.